Welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping, to the Green Aqua Gallery. Today we're going to talk about this 450-liter aquarium.
Know the taste of your lips under palm trees, somewhere a million miles away. You look like you wanna try the same.
The problem with this tank is that it's a little bit overgrown. And, well, we need some trimming of it.
The sun is 100 degrees.
Toby, I know you. Guys, this is Toby, the leader, the owner, the creator of the biggest German language YouTube channel that there is.
Good
How
to
are
be
you?
here. Good to be. I'm very good. Well, apart from my thumb, actually.
What happened?
It's like those flesh-eating fish, you know. It's,
Oh, you stuck your finger into
yeah, I mean,
piranha
I want to feed them. So
It's pretty bad. You know why? Because I actually wanted to ask you to help me trim this aquarium, which is overgrown. So
probably need someone else.
if you happen to be on the YouTube, you should check the Aqua Owner YouTube channel.
Also mein Kanal Aqua Owner ist mittlerweile der größte in Deutschland und ich mache viele Videos darüber, um dir zu erklären, wie Aquascaping wirklich funktioniert. Und mittlerweile natürlich auch viel mehr Videos, wo ich rumreise und mir sowas wie hier diesen coolen Laden halt anschaue.
Welcome again. Enjoy.
Have a good time.
All right.
The video.
Can I shake your hand?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. All right. Okay. Piranhas are very.
Yeah.
Guys, don't mess with fish. Okay. Fish are really dangerous.
Okay, you do
Alright.
your work.
Right. Take care. Okay. So I'm in trouble. What am I gonna do? Who's gonna help me? Vicky! We have a woman aquascaper at Green Aqua. We only saw her once in one video. Come on here, please help me. I need your help. Vicky's coming.
Hello guys.
Would you help me trim this aquarium?
Yeah, sure.
Victor's gonna be here, and Victor, come on in. Victor's here, and Vicky's gonna help Victor clean up the mess after her, right? Absolutely. We're gonna do a trimming session, and I'm gonna do the comments for you guys. Sounds good. So let's go. Now is we started trimming the Hemianthus micranthemoides, which is supposed to be a foreground plant, a carpeting plant. The problem is that I wanted to use this foreground plant as a carpeting plant in this aquarium, and this means that you need a lot of trimming in order to keep it short as possible. Victor is using the ADA curved scissors, the Pro type scissors. Vicky is using the wave type scissors from ADA. This is Ranunculus inundatus that Vicky is trimming right now. Inundatus is forming small bushes in the foreground, and we really like to leave small patches of Ranunculus inundatus here and there in this tank. You can see the trimming of Hemianthus callitrichoides cuba right now from Victor. You have to be careful to trim only the top of this plant, because if you trim too low, it's going to happen what you see right now there. The bottom of the plant is brownish, and it's not going to be so beautiful. Another plant that we have in between the rocks is the Staurogyne repens. Originally, when we did this tank with my friend Balázs, an aquascaper friend of mine, we were planning to have the Staurogyne in between the rocks, just small patches of it. Right now it's heavily overgrown, and the way that you can trim Staurogyne is that you trim the tops of the plants and leave the bottom there.
You and I like to lay low, sail out on a sailboat, home in town in the stormy night, and I wanna see the rainbow.
The best details of a t-shirt, Aquagirls rock. That's pretty sure. Any woman can do this, even better than men.
Get out of the way.
In this big, deep blue sea.
Victor is obstructing Vicky all the time, not really helping, he's slowing the process. We are trimming Rotala vallici right now. This is a red stem plant that we added in small patches here and there in the tank to add some color to the foreground. The problem is that you also need to keep this plant very short. This whole tank was sponsored by Dennerle. Thank you again, Dennerle, for providing us with some of the most beautiful plants, and also the substrate, 9-in-1 substrate from Dennerle in this tank.
With precision, go on and pierce my soul.
Victor, you're always in my way.
As you can see, the front of the aquarium has already been freed up. You can start to see the stem plants in the background and the nice and gradual way of the aquascape is being revealed slowly.
Yeah, I can see the rocks.
What we will need to do later is we will need to plant back the red stems and the top of the red stems that were trimmed right now, because the top of the stems are always more beautiful than the bottom. So what you can see now is that Victor is pushing all the remains of the plants towards Vicky to obstruct her from working properly. And that's it, just push it back. It looks like 2 people are not enough for this size of tank, so I asked our German guest to help us. Toby is really good in netting out plants. If you guys are interested in any good German language tutorials, DVDs and other aquascaping tutorials, you can check out his channel. We are having our guests involved in work, guys. Do not visit Green Aqua because you will have to start working. So while you are trimming the plants, it is generally a wise idea to just set aside a couple of plants. We are replanting the tops of the Rotala HRA back in the background. So what you have to do is you need to get 4 or 5 stems and just replant them where you think they will look nice. Vicky is trimming Rotala HRA on the right side, and the idea is to have a graduation from the right side of the tank towards the middle. So we will cut the right side of the tank shorter than the middle, and this way you will have a nice and curved line centered in the middle. We stopped both 2080 Eheim filters that are working underneath this tank for the length of the trimming, because the filter outflow will move the parts of the plants that were trimmed all over your aquarium. So we didn't really want that. This is how the tank looks like from the side, and Vicky is trimming the Rotala HRA and the Hemianthus micranthomoides that have overgrown on the right side of the tank, and she's using the long scissors. Me personally, I really like this hobby, and I started this hobby exactly because of the trimming, because I was so stressed out with my everyday life. I was a television director before, and it was a very stressful job, and getting home and trimming the plants enabled me to skip 1 night of beer drinking. So you can choose between beer and aquascaping, or you can do both at the same time.
Sorry, always in the way.
You can see how a full-time YouTuber's life evolves. He's sending text messages and also making movies about aquariums, and we're shooting each other.
Don't obstruct me.
We are actually having a path, and this path was leading from the right side of the aquarium from the front towards the right back of the aquarium, and we need to free that path up. And we will have to just take out all the plants that were running into the sand and just tear them out, actually. You can see that the water started to cloud immediately, so you better leave this stage of cleaning as last one. Check that out. Big root system under the sand. Obviously, after trimming the plants and doing this kind of tearing up of uprooting other plants, you will need to have a bigger water change in order to clean the water, and it will be crystal clear afterwards. We are starting to be happy with the result. Observe that we didn't trim the stem plants too much. The bottom part of the stem plants are not really nice if they're visible. Dancing of the fishnets. See how relaxing a trimming session is? you get all these crazy ideas. You get in a state of complete relaxation and you start to having these weird ideas. It's like you're drunk. I told you, beers and trimming, guys, beers and trimming. And aqua girls, of course. Okay, so thanks for staying here with us for this trimming session that was done by Vicky, our best aqua girl who rocks, and then Victor, who was just obstructing her all the way in the trimming. And if you like our videos, just hit the like button and subscribe to the Green Aqua YouTube channel if you didn't do so, or you can hit the bell button to get notified of our future uploads. Until next week, goodbye.